was at the championship game with my dad and my son. So how about that? But again, I mean, you look at this here, a lot of you have been here before and you're back. Now all of a sudden, we have a lot of other fathers. It was funny, two brothers came up and said, I said to these, because the brothers had dark hair and their kids were blonde. No, these are our neighbors. We just needed a couple kids to come. We go to, you know, it's everywhere we go in this state. We go to these camps that we call them satellite camps. Because not everybody can come here for different reasons, but maybe they can't get to Lexington. And truly, the camps are all sold out. We only have one day camp, and we have one overnight camp. That's it. We're not in the camp business. We have this, and then so we go to 10 different places around the state. 100 kids come in our staff. What happens is there's 100 kids and 500 adults that come. I don't know if we're doing it for the kids or the adults. Mama and aunts and uncles and all want to take pictures and sign autographs and all that stuff. And we have a lot of fun doing it. But, you know, when I say only in Kentucky, last year was a wonderful year. You win the national title. Pretty good. You win a league record or a national record of 38 games. Never been, well, it's been done one other time. John Robick, what was, I was in Memphis, I'm sorry. But 38 wins. But aside from that, we had a 3.2 grade point average the second term. 3.2. 10 of our 14 players had over a B average. The freshmen, the 4.0, 3.7, 3.0, 3.0, and they finished the term in all the classes. It's not like they took 2 classes. They all did, and they still put their names in the draft. So you have a national title, you have a B average, you have the highest APR in the SEC, and 6 guys will be drafted. Only at Kentucky. And only at Kentucky. And I'll talk more tomorrow about that team specifically. And we'll give you some insight that's pretty amazing stuff that is going to be that standard. You know, we talk about this gold standard of what we're setting here. And part of that gold standard is off the court, from housing to we're doing a new locker room, to our academic support, to all the things that surround the player on this campus. You look at this team, and the team I have, the thing I'm telling my team, don't worry about last year. We're not defending a national title. That one's on the shelf. That ain't moving. It's what are we going to do this year? And what you do is you learn from last year's team. What made them a team? Because that's what they were. Shared sacrifice and all the other things that they did. Well, today and tomorrow, this is the best camp that we do and the best time to spend. Because you see sons cheering for fathers, sometimes laughing at fathers. Okay, you see fathers being fathers when they watch their sons shoot the ball, shoot! You see some of that. I'm going to tell the fathers now, please, if you're really like you're going and you have this mentality that you're 25, go look in that mirror. because you're not 25 anymore. Some guys are going to come here and really get after it. It's like kind of, you ever go golfing and the guy in front of you swings and he hits so hard all of a sudden you get up and you're trying to swing hard, so when he swings you turn your back, let him swing, and then you get up so you don't have that mentality that, well, there's going to be some guys in better shape than you and a little younger than you, and don't even try to step, don't do that to yourself. If your knees bother you, stop. If your Achilles, don't. It doesn't feel right. I'm going to sit. Don't stay out there. And for all of you kids, you know, I want you to have fun. You got tonight, we're going to do some things and play some pickup. And I think our players are going to play some pickup here tonight and do some stuff. And, you know, but this is like you having time with your father with no one else there. This is your time with your dad. Tomorrow is Father's Day. You get a chance to wake up and the first thing you see is your dad. You kiss him and say, Happy Father's Day. And I will tell you, again, for us, and this is one of those weeks, just like the guy that told me, we were at the championship with my dad, me, and my son. Hopefully this is one of those experiences that your son is 25 years old and says, you remember we used to go to camp? You were such a bad player. It was hysterical. I mean, that kind of stuff is priceless. And I really hope that that's what you guys take out of this more than anything else. We've got a staff here that's we're going to put you in different gyms. A lot of it's going to be done right here in this building, right? So yeah, we got, look at you all. We're in every building we have on the campus. And, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to enjoy this. And fathers, you know, the other thing is, like I've got a 15-year-old now, Brad. And as they get older, so if your son is like 14 and older, and he does not listen to you, like my son doesn't listen to me. If I tell him, he said, Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. Basketball. I said, son, I don't know that, but I can teach you basketball. Believe me when I tell you that. So that's my son. Don't even take it personal. That's all of our sons. Isn't it funny? I was with a good friend of mine, and he said, you know, it's great. My son thinks you're cool. Your son thinks I'm cool. And if both are, your son thinks you're stupid, my son thinks I'm stupid. That's just normal stuff for all of us. But I want you to enjoy. Now, I will tomorrow, I think maybe at lunch or after lunch, and we're going to get everybody together. 4 o'clock, I'm going to talk to you about the lessons of last year. And I think for all of us, they're good stuff that you can take as a parent, and hopefully your son can take and say, you know, wow, that's amazing stuff. So I'll leave that with you tomorrow. Now I'm going to give this to Coach Robick, who is running the week, and but let me ask you one other thing. Everywhere we go in the satellite, we ask this question: how many of you have ever met the coach of Kentucky? And there's about 3 hands that raise their hand. In every one of those gyms where we go, in Eastern Kentucky, in Northern and Southern, they don't have that opportunity. The good news with all we're doing, there's a lot of people now that can say, they met the coach of Kentucky. I met that guy. And so, you know, this is, how many of you, this is the first time? Some of you have been here at camp, so half of you have. But how many of you would say, I've never met the coach before? You look around the room. Never, well, you're not saying that anymore. And, you know, we took the pictures. You know, I'm going to be here tonight. Coach will tell you, I'll go up in that middle area, so when you're done and you want to sign or do anything else, I'll be hanging around and you'll have all players to do the same. So, Coach, you want to take this. Coach Rowe.